What is going on YouTube? So I first want to say I'm pretty pumped about this. All day yesterday I was at my daughter's cheer competition and I started getting comments in some of my older videos about the fact that I'm late to the game and that BABYMETAL just dropped a huge video featuring Poppy. So when the smoke cleared and I got back late, if you know how cheer competitions go, I started looking BABYMETAL and Poppy, and this video has absolutely exploded. Here it is noon the following day. So yeah, I'm late to the game. And the video dropped about 24 hours ago and already has almost 1 million views, which is insane. And I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea who Poppy is. I looked her up a tiny bit. I guess she's an American. It just says singer and YouTuber. And I also found out that she is coming live to the House of Blues in Orlando, which is literally 20 minutes from my house. And BABYMETAL is playing in Tampa in June. So I don't know, I'm still cracking the seal on BABYMETAL. I think I've watched 2 of their videos so far. Check them out on my channel. Their collaboration with Electric Callboy and Monochrome Live. So very impressed with these girls. I have explained in a couple of my older videos why maybe I didn't go down that rabbit hole sooner, but here I am, willing to check it out and very excited to see what this video is all about. It's got to be huge. In fact, it was hard for me to find the original video just buried under the thousands of reactors that have already done it. So if you're here to watch, thank you for supporting my channel, and let's just check it out. All right, now if you're not familiar with me, I do like to talk. I like to break things down a little bit. So if it's not for you, I apologize. But it's only like a 3-minute song, so I'll try to hold all my breakdown stuff for later. So here we go. I thought my sound wasn't working.
Let's go!
Double time, what you expected.
And you're scared 'cause you're running for cover, but you might be ready for. And if the demons know you're scared to death, then they will find you where you are. Is there a virus infecting your system? Have the class of the netting no more. That'll make you run on fast. Oh, we will never, never, never be apart. The evil last is motive. And now so
There's the angle.
and now hold you to a fragile line. With this rage inside me, give me to talk it, give me to talk it. Maybe now we can kill the enemy. Don't tell me kisses, can't have the back your mouth. Carry on in the heart of me to you. The back to you. I need a friend that'll never betray me. There's no time like where we are. I'm so bored, I don't care for the consequence, so I'll come find you where you are. Instead of saying if I wish for destruction, instead of all that I can make, and I have all the random crimson on the faces in my way. And it goes from me to you. I'm getting it from your mouth. You can show me, but you know you don't stand a chance. With this rage inside me, give me to talk it, give me to talk it. Maybe now we can kill the enemy. Don't tell me kisses, can't have the back your mouth. Carry on in the heart of me to you. 闇を抜け光と共に終わりを告げた時、僕はただ絶望をさまようのさ。You're doing this wrong, 'cause at the end of the promise, still looking up. I can't rest till you're fucking breathless. Is this bad intention? It's been justified. How trendy it is you rest with your lies. Rest with your lies. This is rage inside me. Give me to talk it. Give me to talk it. With this rage
Good transition there.
inside me. Give me to talk it. Give me to talk it. Give me to talk it. Maybe now we can kill the enemy. Don't tell me kisses.
Nice. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. So for those of you who just like that, you know, they like the funny faces and the ooh, you know, you can leave now. That's cool. But I want to break this down. There's a lot going on here. In fact, I think I just want to watch it again, and then this time I'll kind of stop it and talk about some things. But just a quick little overview, man. Like one of my favorite things about my favorite bands, you know, the things that really pull me in and make songs different and special. You know, for so long, especially I think Americans, for so long we're kind of programmed to listen to music a certain way. You know, I'm gonna pick on my wife real quick. I feel like she's like that, where it's like a song has a certain kind of theme to it. You know, you got your verse, chorus, verse, right? You got a little bridge in there, and then you just kind of finish it off with a final chorus, and then we're kind of done, right? And yes, this song did follow that. We had the bridge in the normal place. You know, we had the same kind of ebb and flow to it, but it's almost like listening to like 10 different songs in one sitting, right? We've got different melodies happening. We've got different sound, definitely different sounds happening from not just the instruments, but from the vocals as well. But I'll break some of that down. And also too, if you're not familiar with my channel, I'm also a drummer. So a lot of these like changes in the drums, these little minor syncopations that kind of take your ear and go, ooh, what was that, right? Add that extra little flavor to it, right? So, and then as far as Poppy goes, I mean, she added a really cool angle to it. It kind of reminded me almost of listening to a Passcode song, which I really like. From what I've heard of them so far, I enjoy Passcode a lot because there's a nice mixture of cleans and unclean vocals, you know, and they happen at the right spots. You know, they contrast very well, kind of like Electric Callboy, contrast very well with that poppy sound, you know, that poppy aesthetic that Baby Metal. Now again, I've only really listened to 2 songs, but I want to say I haven't seen any indication that they dabble into the unclean arena at all. So it was a nice little contrast there. So let's go back real quick, kind of break the song down a little bit more, and then we'll finish this up. I don't even know why I changed the camera settings. We're going right back. So here we go. See, I knew something was happening because in the back you can hear very faintly, you can hear that unclean vocal kind of coming in on top of it. And there's been other bands I've talked about, like Brothers of Metal and all that, where they leverage unclean vocals as almost like hitting like a distortion on your guitar, you know, where you want that kind of like that little chug to it, that little extra sound. And it's very faint, floating just above the rest of the vocals here. But I do like the intro, right? You hear a lot of songs where the audio sounds kind of muffled, you know, and it's very minor going into, and then it just kind of smacks you. And again, for whatever reason, I was expecting the opening to have a bit of a halftime feel compared to what we got. So really cool what they did there. Breakdown pre-chorus. Guitar tone is just nasty. So let me talk about her uncleans really quick. Now, I've always had a love-hate relationship with unclean vocals, you know. I like hers a lot because it's what you would call like a non-melodic unclean vocal, right? She's not changing notes, right? She doesn't really have a melody to her vocals at all. It's one note she's hitting, right? Ba, 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 ba. You know, which usually doesn't fall in my realm of appreciation, you know, but I like the fact that her unclean is high. Like, I'm not a big fan of like Ginger or what's the other one? where the unclean is very low and kind of like, it doesn't seem like it fits. It seems like it fits her. You look at her and you can imagine those sounds coming from her, right? So it just fits for me. Again, I'm old, dude. I'm old. So you got to get past that boomer that boomer thing, right?
I'm so bored, I don't care if it's a consequence, so I'll come find where we are.
Very, very minimal.
That'll never betray me. There's no time like where we are. I'm so bored, I don't care if it's a
Casio keyboard.
consequence, so I'll come find you where you are. Instead of saying if I wish for destruction, instead of all that I can make, and I have all the random crimson on the faces in my way. And it goes from me to you. Letting it from your mouth.
Big breakdown.
What's this rage inside me? Give me to talk it. Give me to talk it. Maybe now we can kill the enemy. Totemo kibishi. Can't have to make you move. Carry on, let the power over me to you. 闇を抜け光と共に終わりを告げた時僕はただ絶望をさまようのさ You're doing this wrong cause at the end of the process so wrong again.
It's almost like quarter time.
Is this good intention? Is being justified?
God, okay. Let me back. Listen to this guitar work in the background here. It is going insane. I asked in my previous videos, like, is the band, I say band, the instrumentalist, are they dedicated to this band? In other words, it's the same people all the time. Do they kind of interchange them here and there based on where they're playing? Is it kind of like a house drum set where it's like, hey, we're playing here, you get this guy or this girl now playing, drums or whatever, or is it their band that sticks with them? I mean, because obviously from what I've seen, a majority of the limelight is on the girls, right? I mean, you don't see much about the band, rarely see them even in videos and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd like to know that, because these guys or gals, if there's gals in there, are just some of the most talented musicians I've ever heard. And the music writing is stellar. Like that's it. Technically you could be a very good guitarist or a drummer or whatever, but for me it's like some of that stuff doesn't matter if the songwriting isn't good or isn't solid. And these guys, the videos I've heard, they've got both. The songwriting abilities and the technical abilities are just out of this world. Just going crazy. I told the guitarist, just go apeshit during this part, Nice clean, light, kind of like nice. All right. Yeah, so again, the song's all over the place. Many different emotions it pulls, right? Many different sounds. Very good. And I'm just going to leave with this final thing. I've kind of explained in my past videos why I wasn't initially drawn to baby metal. But I get it. I totally get it. And I imagine their shows are amazing to go to. Yeah, I might have to check out the one in June for sure. And I think they have a pretty good lineup with them as well. So pretty cool. And I like the fact that they're such a household name that they just collaborate with all kinds of people. Because honestly, that's what it should be in the music industry. You know what I mean? Sharing their talents, crossing over things. But anyways, I don't want to keep going. This is already going to be a long video. But if you're new to the channel, welcome. Amazing to whoever gave me the public service announcement that I needed to jump on this. Thank you very much. But hopefully we see you in the comments. Until then, though, everybody be safe, healthy, and be nice to each other.